everybody. Welcome to the Film Geeks podcast. It's your girl Samantha, and of course, we got the homie. What's your name,
Sean,
homie?
the homie Sean,
The homie Sean.
representing Cleveland, Ohio to the fullest. But I just bought a house in Columbus. That's what I tell everybody.
Mm,
Um, Welcome family to another episode. Ready to get into some good stuff today.
yes. Oh my
Uh,
God, I'm so excited.
You so excited? Me
I'm so
too.
excited.
You know what? Look, I am fully ready today.
Oh my gosh.
I got notes, everything galore. Even got some useless knowledge stored up here too. So
Oh yeah.
we definitely gonna get it in. But before we do any of that, just want to continue just say a super shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us. Love the engagement that we've been
Uh,
getting as of late on TikTok,
for sure.
especially. For those of you who jumped on live, man, appreciate. We'll be doing that again. Just make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. We're at Film Geeks 83 underscore podcast. That's on TikTok, Instagram. You can also that's also on YouTube as well. You can follow us on Film Geeks under all the places where you listen to your podcast, whether it be Apple, Spotify, iHeart. You can follow us on on Facebook under Sean Sam. And again, just a super thank you to everybody. Super shout out to our super producer JB for he get us together every time. So definitely appreciate you, bro. You can follow him at Taurus Media now. That's his Instagram handle. And I want to say thank you to you.
Nobody.
No,
Me.
to you.
Aw,
Cause
what I
you
do?
cause you keep like you do a lot of things. Like you do a lot of things like behind the scenes. And I'm not gonna tell everybody what you do, but
What?
you thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sean, you're about to make me cry.
No, don't do that. No, we don't cry on Fridays. Look, this is a recording day. This is a happy day. So,
But you,
um,
oh my God. See, last week you made me laugh, and this week you gonna make me cry. What the hell?
look, that wasn't the attempt. But no, seriously, like, thank you to you. Like, you keep doing, do you, boo? We got a great, exciting show for you guys tonight. So the things that we're going to be talking about, just let you guys know, just spoilers, spoilers, spoilers.
Oh my
So
God, I'm telling it
hella spoil.
all,
No, we telling all. We spilling
all of it.
all the tea is coming out today. But with that being said, we're going to tell you the lineup of the movies that we're going to be talking about. So you guys know. If you watched it, great. Stay on. If you haven't, pause, watch it, come back, listen to us, and we're gonna be popping these reels out as well. Like reels, snippets, all that stuff gonna be coming out. But the lineup we got today, we're gonna be talking about Strangers Chapter 2, Black Phone 2, Roofman, The Lost Bus, and yeah, you are you gonna harp on Smashing
Smashing.
Machine?
Uh,
I'll tell
I
you
don't
what,
know
you
if
don't
we
know
have time.
if we
If
have
we have
time. All
time,
right, bet.
yeah.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's get
Yes.
into it.
Let's get
So,
to
first
it.
movie on the agenda, we got uh The Strangers Chapter 2. This has been a good spooky or horror. I don't know. It's been a great horror year, and
Yeah.
I'm not into this at all. It's not my genre, but uh, we've been on it. I've been
Yeah.
on it. So,
Yeah.
all right, what you got? What we got for Strangers Chapter 2? How
Okay.
you feeling?
Look. Um, I liked it. I think everything that we're about to talk about, they were all good movies.
No, they were.
Some were
Yeah.
just better than others. Strangers Chapter 2 literally picked up where the first one left off. It just continued on. And okay, so there's a lot to be said about a sequel. And I love a sequel that stars the same people and they
Yeah.
keep the original storyline, but they just continue it on
Yeah.
because they know there's more to say. I love when that happens. So this did that for me. They can continue with it too, and they are
Yeah.
clearly going to continue with it. So if you saw chapter 1, basically they killed the husband or the fiance. They were trying to kill her, but she survived. And on chapter 1, they ended up with her in the hospital, and everybody finding out that basically she still made it.
Mm-hmm.
So in the second one, it literally started with her, the little town or whatever that they were at,
Mm-hmm.
and um, was she in the hospital? Yeah, she was in the hospital.
She started the movie in the
She
hospital.
started
Yeah.
the movie in the hospital and woke up from a dream and all that good stuff. Hey, it was a good movie. It's not the same pattern, but it is. They're still trying to kill her.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, and that's the thing. It's like, so for me, well, there's a lot of red flags. Let's just start there.
Yeah.
For starters, so I've been to little towns like that,
Mhm.
and it's like, you know what? Let me just get the hell up out of here.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to run out of gas getting close to that town. If I know I'm about to come up on a little small ass town, I'm getting gas at the, you know, where there's a Bucky's at, or,
Mhm.
somewhere where it's very populated. But anyway, they end up in this small town in Oregon. I think homeboy car breakdown. Now, how the hell you gonna get like a BMW fix in that little town like that? They ain't never seen no BMW. Like,
Mhm.
so strike one right there. But no, I mean, you pretty much hit everything on. I mean, I liked it for what it was. The way it left off. I mean, we're definitely gonna get a part three, so I'm gonna definitely
Yeah.
be invested in that. And I even like the fact that it gave us like a little preview of what's to
Yeah.
come in part three.
Yeah.
I guess the only question that I really got in regards to this, so I love the fact that we got a little backstory on one of the killers, like the
Yeah.
one that got killed. These people, I'm gonna just call them doll face killers because two of them were like a doll face or some sort of mask, and then the other dude wear like a scarecrow like rag or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Bag.
a bag, right?
Yeah.
But the bag got like a little smiley face, so he
Mhm.
actually, you know, put attention to detail. He put some detail in it or whatnot. But it's like you kind of got the backstory on her, and she committed her first murder as a little kid. And it's like I don't know if they get off on murdering people because apparently, like people who come to this town, they get got, and well, people who ain't from there get got.
Mhm.
It's like the people, the locals, it's like, all right, it is what it is. Um,
Well, did you see the snippet in the beginning where they're just explaining that one in every so many people
yeah,
are killed by strangers for
yeah,
no reason?
yeah.
Like that's because I was going to ask the question like, well, why they doing it? But clearly, it's no freaking reason
Just
why they just doing it.
just doing it.
Yeah.
And but I feel like with the way the third one is gonna go, maybe we might get a reason because it's
Yeah.
kind of like on some whole cultish type shit because they it's like right before they get, like if you look at how they tried to kill the couple in this first one,
Mhm.
um they set them up in chairs and they both stabbed them in like the same spot on their
Yeah.
body and let them bleed out. Is Greg the killer? Like my dude from Night Agent, the real creepy dude, they got the tattoo on his neck. Was it
Oh,
is because
I thought he was.
but his crew got though. So it's like,
Yeah.
they out he out killing people and they don't know. Like this is a small ass town. Like how
But
do you
wasn't he the killer in the first one?
so
Because
I
why
don't
did she notice recognize the smiley face? I remember a smiley face too. It was a
yeah.
somebody had a smiley face tattoo on their neck in the first one. I
I just
thought.
watched the first one too. That's the only reason why I saw
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I saw this
Let's say.
because yeah, I don't know. That I don't know.
Okay.
Like it's kind
That's
of weird.
it is. All right.
Um, it got
Yeah.
14% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, I thought it was straight. Like, I mean, but or I guess they aren't really rate. Well, no, I can't say they horror movies have been getting high ratings. Look, I thought it was straight.
I
I
thought it
mean,
was good too. I
I
mean, it's
get
a typical slasher film, but
yeah,
at the same time, it was done tastefully.
yeah. No, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. So would you rate it?
I would give it a 7. I would
I
give it a
like.
7.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Like so, seven. I give it a
6,
seven.
7.
6, 7. Hey, hold on. What's the is they? I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Nobody do. It's provocative. It gets people going. Who knows?
Got it. All right, bet. All right. Well, that was Strangers. I like I said, I thought it's not a bad watch.
Mhm.
I'm gonna watch the third one and then I'll probably never pick the series up again if I'm
For
being perfectly
sure.
honest.
And they might keep going. And
Yeah,
then,
I mean, I got I think Homegirl kind of hot too. I don't know what it is. Might be a
oh
redhead thing.
Lord.
Let me stop. All right, so that was Strangers too. All right, so next movie. let's see.
The Lost Bus.
Let's go Lost Bus.
All right, The Lost Bus with Matthew McConaughey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all
All
right,
right, all
all
right.
right. What you think about The Lost Bus?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting my Wolf of Wall Street. So the Lost Bus is straight. This is one of those movies that just kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat. This is on Apple TV, by the way. If you have that. So this is a true story about the campfires in Northern California from 2018. I actually looked up the dates of when this actually happened. It was in November. So I was actually deployed during this. And I remember them all asking us like, hey, do you have family that's affected by this or whatnot? So I was like, nah. I mean, because where that's at, I don't think we will live there personally. That's
Mm-hmm.
just me. But no, the movie is about a bus driver. I mean, literally the lost bus. There's so if you're familiar with California, California has a lot of wildfires. And this wildfire like literally took like a whole town and there was no way that they can like contain this fire. In the midst of that, they have to get these kids from one school to I guess to another like
A safety
checkpoint
school,
to a
yeah.
safety school. The problem is they lost communication, like cell towers, the radios go down, and then one checkpoint that he knew to go to was actually burned down. So now he got to use, critical thinking to basically, number one, get all these kids to, the new safe space. Um, I mean, I thought the movie was done very well. I mean, the kids, like, I got to give these kids kudos because they acted their ass off. Like, I was fairly impressed
Mm.
with them.
Kept me on the edge of
Yeah,
my
it
seat.
just it's
I was
just
just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, the
yeah,
whole time.
no, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I mean, it's not really much to really talk about with this
Mhm.
movie for real, for real. Like, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, if you keep up on current events, like you kind of remember. And now, like thinking back, like yeah, I do remember this. And they actually, so it's up Northern California, close to like San Francisco. And I was like, I wondered did the NFL try to play a game, and sure enough, the San Francisco 49ers hosted a Monday night game, despite the air quality being very,
Oh
very low.
wow.
And they invited those kids or, the kids from that high school
Hmm.
to be like on the sideline. They bust them out for them to watch the Monday night football game. I guess it's just kind of get their mind off of the fact that they just lost
Hmm.
their homes. Um, Bigger picture, it was actually I guess the electric company that was the cause of it.
Hmm.
So that electric company ended up having to pay out billions of dollars
Man,
to those folks. So, um, whew,
that's a lot of money.
and that company went bankrupt too.
Of
So that's where I
course.
said like I
Of
was.
course. I'd be surprised if they didn't.
But no, I mean it's definitely a good watch. I'm gonna have to check with my dad and see if he watched it. My dad being a firefighter or a
Hmm.
retired firefighter. It's got an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, good score. And I would give the movie. I give it an 8. I liked it. Um, I don't think it's one of those movies like you'll pick up and watch again, but it's
Mm.
like, all right, you watched it, it was good, and boom,
I'll
you can move.
recommend it to somebody else.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
recommend it. Like, yeah, no, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good watch.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, that was it. Lost Bus. So,
Yeah.
all right, well,
D-
moving.
um,
What's up?
do you want to hear my thoughts or no?
Did you? Oh, damn, my
Nothing.
bad, homie. I thought you.
You sure you ain't got no crown in that cup?
No, I promise you, I don't. It is cran. It is the cran mango ocean spray.
Uh-huh. All I said was it kept me on the edge of my seat. And you
Oh,
went back. That's all I
my bad. My bad. Proceed.
said. I lightweight don't even want to say
No, no,
nothing.
I got it. No, you know
I
what?
don't have nothing to say. You had everything though. You had it was a really good movie.
Mhm.
Matthew McConaughey, fine as hell still. What's the other girl's name? That's
Her
not a
name was America
America
Fit.
Ferrera. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't
her.
think that.
Yeah,
I thought that was her.
yeah.
America Ferrera. She did amazing. She was getting on my nerves. I'm like, would you hurry up and get these kids on this bus? Like
Where is
that
she
was driving
from?
me crazy. America Ferrera. I
Yeah.
think she's Hispanic. I think she's from the Latin community.
No, like, but what is she known? Like
Oh,
movies, show?
oh, I remember her from Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Okay.
I think so. She is in a couple of TV shows that I watch. I
Okay.
can't think of nothing off the top of my head, but she's been around.
All right.
Was she Ugly Betty? I think she was Ugly Betty.
Hold on. Now, see. See, that's how we kind of
Yeah, she was
talked to.
Ugly Betty. If I'm not mistaken, she was Ugly Betty.
All right, let's see. 41.
Yeah, she was. Okay.
Yeah, Ugly Betty, yeah.
Ugly Betty, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Um,
Real Woman, Have Curves, How to Train Your Dragon. I guess she was the voice. She was in Barbie.
yeah, she was in Barbie.
What else?
Yeah.
End of
So
Watch. I haven't watched that in a minute. I need to see. It's been a minute since I watched that. Hmm.
where did my notes go? Okay. So yeah. The Lost Bus, Apple TV. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because it really like it kept me like locked in.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those movies. If you, I ain't gonna say like if you blink, but like you just didn't want to go nowhere. Like you,
Hmm.
and you was like just kind of rooting for them. Like, and I just couldn't. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's why. So when people ask me why do I live in Ohio, this is the exact reason why I live in Ohio. I don't have to worry about no natural disasters. We don't have no hurricanes here. We don't have no wildfires here. We don't have no what else. The only thing we have is a thunderstorm and an occasional snowstorm.
Tornado too. We get
Oh,
tornadoes.
but
Y'all
I get
do.
we don't really. I haven't seen,
Hmm.
but you know what? We do got those little tornado. I be hearing them little
Hmm.
sirens sometimes, and I just be like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
okay,
That's it.
sevens. No, we gave it
I
eights.
said 8.
I said
You
eight.
did you say you
I
said
think
7?
I said eight.
All
Did
right. 8.
I don't know. J JB
He'll fix it.
he'll
Yeah.
fix it. And I would give the movie. I give it an eight. I liked it. Um, JB
He'll fix it.
he'll
Yeah.
fix it. We're here to dings.
Right.
All right, all right. So, who man? How do we pick from here?
I know.
Um, let's go Roofman.
Okay. Roofman. Roofman was an incredible story that I was not expecting that great of a story. I thought it was going to be super predictable, and I'm like, well, what the hell? It stars
Mm-hmm.
Channing Tatum, Kirsten Dunst,
Mm-hmm.
Lord Tyrion,
Yep.
and that's
Peter
all
Dinklage.
I knew his name. I just like to call him
You just like
Tyrion.
to call him Tyrion.
That's it, because he's gonna be Tyrion forever and ever. Amen.
Yes.
um, so it follows the story of forgot the guy's name, but he robs McDonald's for a living, and he enters through the roof, and he was arrested, caught and arrested, and put in prison. And he was such a smart man that he escaped prison. Um, so smart. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he hid out until his friend Lakeith Stanfield,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
he was in here also. He hid out until his friend Lakeith Stanfield was able to produce his passport and stuff to get him out the country. In the meantime, he hid in the Toys R Us,
Mm-hmm.
where he eavesdropped on all the Toys R Us business. Uh, Tyrion was the manager. Kirsten Dunst was an employee,
Mm-hmm.
and he would ear hustle and her about a toy drive, and ended up stealing some toys along with all other things and taking it to the church where he ear hustled about the toy drive
Mm-hmm.
and fell in love with Kirsten Dunst. and she snitched on him in the end, and he got arrested, and he tried to escape two more times,
Yeah,
and he'll be eligible for parole in 2036.
I wrote that down.
It was a great. It was. I was expecting for this to be a mid movie, just basic, but just kind of just like way blew my mind because it was told really well.
This is one of your secret movies that you went to.
Yes, it was. It was a secret movie. That I only got to pay $5 to see.
Nice.
Yay.
Uh, so this happened roughly early 2000s, and did you keep up on current events? Like, did you know about this?
Cause no, it happened in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So I don't think it made. Did it
You
make
don't think
national
you're
news?
right? No,
I think it was just local.
okay, okay. Um, so I mean, you hit everything on the money. Like,
Hmm.
I love this story.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's like so many things happen, and like for them to make a movie out of it, it's just kind of wild to me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they had to interview the real dude. You ever wonder like these cats get paid? Like they got something waiting for him when he get out?
I
Like
think so. They sell a story. Yeah, they
I
sell their
mean,
story.
I don't know. If I was a criminal and somebody wanted to tell my story, I'd be like, "Yo, bro, can I get like a bag or something when I get out?" I mean, and I wouldn't even want a crazy amount. I
Hmm.
would just need like a startup. Like, give me 100,000, give me 100,000, and I promise you, I'll make that work. And I won't even bother y'all. Like, I'll sign whatever contract, 100,000's the max, and that be that. But no, I really love this story. I thought it was really good. I thought Shannon Tatum did a phenomenal job
Hmm.
with the in this role, in bringing this character to life. The man's name was um Jeff Manchester,
Okay.
but he went by John Zorn when he was in a relationship with Kristen Dunst. And I mean, and the reason why he did these things, he was a vet that I guess he got out the army and, things just wasn't working for him. Like, and he didn't know how to apply himself to, be able to provide for his family the legit way. So he went the unconventional route. And in the midst of that, him getting arrested and getting put in jail, he loses his family. So I think what it all equated to was, he just wanted his family. And for, his, his then at the time girl to take like his daughter and their two boys away, like, and, maybe it was
Rightfully
warranted.
so. It
Yeah.
was.
It's warranted.
Mhm. And you can
Um,
tell he projected that energy onto the other
yeah.
family. Like that was
And
his strength.
But the fact that he did all the things with her kids that he wanted to do with his kids,
Hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool. The whole driving thing and getting in her car, man,
Yeah.
that shit was dope to me. Like
Yeah.
I really like that. And the fact that she even visited him after putting him in jail, like I was, you know, I don't really know what to say about that. Like I mean, it took the fact that he wasn't mad. Like I
His
guess
yeah. He
like
was mad. He tried to
well,
do it two other times.
well, he I don't think he was like mad at
No,
because he
I
should be
understand
mad.
what you mean.
He should be mad at himself because his ass was gone,
Yeah.
gone, and I'm just like,
I
man,
think that's what it equates down to. He was more so mad at himself than her, and that's
yeah,
why he couldn't be mad at her.
like, dude, you was gone, man. Like, so,
And if
I,
I'm being honest, I really think that he knew that it was a setup.
yeah, I like I like when they go back and they show like the actor and then they show
Yes.
the actual person.
Yeah.
I even watched like the whole interviews. Like
Yes.
this is one of those things like I really want to like read up on,
Hmm.
and maybe and I'm sure there's like YouTube videos for this for days where you can
Yeah.
just kind of listen to my interviews. But I mean, if he robbed me, and the thing about it, he was a nice criminal, very nice criminal.
Yeah.
Like he'll lock you in the freezer, but like, yo, fam, you got a coat? Like,
Right.
okay, I can't have you in here without no coat.
Right.
And I look,
He just wanted the money. That's
Right. He just
all.
look, man. Let me just get the money, man. I go on my merry way. Like, please come get you out in a couple hours, man. And you be good. You can go home to your family. Like, and that's the
Mhm.
story to come home. Like, yo, how'd your day go? Shit, I got locked in the freezer, and but the dude was nice though about it. Like, so I thought that was pretty. I
Yeah.
mean, again, that very well told story.
Mhm.
You just love to hear. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if love to hear stories like is the correct thing to say, but yeah, I guess I
It's
like when,
different.
yeah, it's
It's
different.
not
Like
a normal movie or
it's
not a
yeah.
normal story.
So I mean,
Yeah.
definitely a good watch. For me who collect physical media still, it's getting pre-ordered for sure when it's
Mm,
available.
I knew it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely getting bought for sure. All right, well, what do we give? What do we give this movie?
I give it a 9. I give it a 9.
Um, top 10 worthy. I know we you
Yes.
know it's still movies that come out this year.
Top 20
This
worthy.
top 20 word.
Yeah.
Yeah, this. I mean, we saw a lot of movies this year, so definitely top 20 for sure.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like this can maybe creep in the top 10. Like, and
It's a possibility.
I can't wait to cram that list out. And I might we were gonna put that one in order too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
All right.
excited.
All right. So you gave it a nine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nine. I'm a match your nine.
Okay.
Yeah. We like matching across the board tonight.
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding. Was that nine? I don't
I
know.
don't
I didn't
know.
count. That was okay. I'll count it when we play it back. All right. So, whew, now
Oh my
this movie
gosh.
right here. You. I want to say this for last because I know you're really excited about this
I
one.
am.
Um, and I'm gonna let you start it off. So we're gonna be talking about Black Phone 2. Now, this is a sequel. When did the first one drop? First one dropped
2022.
2022. So we got a sequel 3 years later, and your main characters basically reprise their role. Ethan Hawke, like Jake, get up. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, it's from that other movie. But no. What do you got? What do you got? How you feeling about this?
Okay. Black Phone 2 is my the best horror movie of 2025.
Okay.
I'll start off by saying that. Yes. Yes, I said it. Argue. Let's argue. Let's
Okay.
argue about it. As I stated earlier about Strangers Chapter 2, I love it when a sequel has all the characters from the first
Yeah.
one reprise their role in the second one. You literally got to see the kids grow up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see the events that traumatized them. You got to see how they're acting after being traumatized
Yeah.
from the initial event 3 years later, 3 years ago or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all of the questions were answered.
Yes.
Every question you ever had about the first one, they answer them in the second one. You
Mm-hmm.
find out that the visions are hereditary. Everything makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
There was no questions left unanswered. I left feeling fully satisfied. I did not doze off. I
Mm-hmm.
did not, I did jump a couple
You
times.
jumped.
I jumped and I rarely jumped. I rarely jump. Um, and again, I think I'm starting to, like I told you, when did, on the last episode we did together,
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to feel that my favorite type of horror is the paranormal, the ghost story type thing.
Yeah.
So this had all of that, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
And in the way it ended, when Finn didn't hear the phone ring, but his sister
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, that man is healed.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then I'll talk about what it was about in a minute. I just had to tell you my thoughts before
Yeah.
I
No.
forget about
No.
them.
Absolutely no.
Um the part with him ice skating though, I laughed. That was hilarious. I don't know
Yeah.
why it looked so funny. Okay, so Black Phone 2, it literally follows the events 3 years later after the first one, in
Mm.
which Finn was kidnapped and
Mm-hmm.
kept in the basement by the grabber.
Yep.
His sister was able to see. what was going on, and she had visions about who was going to get abducted,
Yep.
and she had visions like, what would you call those,
Premonitions.
premonitions,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, premonitions. And she thought, she didn't know what it was. Everybody made fun of her. Her dad thought she was crazy, and her dad was fairly abusive. He used to beat the crap out of
Yeah. Hmm.
her. And now it's cool to see him. He's 3 years clean.
Yes.
That was super dope. When he
Hmm.
called in that favor, I knew exactly what it was for. I didn't even think he was going to get liquor. He wasn't
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
easy. Um, so they she continues to have visions, and now they're getting worse because now she's sleepwalking.
Hmm.
And somehow it was, she saw a vision of her mom who committed suicide, or she thought committed suicide in the first
Yep.
one. And they
Hmm.
ended up going up to the camp, the lake where she worked at as a teenager before she had them. And
Hmm.
more visions started. These murders were gruesome. I can't believe they showed these kids in that light. That was
Yeah.
so creepy.
Yeah.
The scenes where they were floating under the water, under the ice, and then coming back up, and right in that, I was creeped out. That
Yeah.
was super creepy. Or when they're in their booth on the phone, and then the camera kind of pans out, and you see them all standing there.
Hmm.
That was so good. They ended up finding out everything that happened to their mom. It gave me Freddy Krueger vibes in a sense, because he was dead, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
And in order for him to die completely, they had to find the dead bodies. And that definitely gave off Nightmare on Elm Street
Hmm.
vibes. This movie gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Um, Greatest horror movie of 2025 so far.
Damn, we got a lot of them this year.
Hmm. What are your thoughts? What you got for me? You
Uh,
see how I didn't forget that you didn't say anything yet?
yeah, yeah, no, no. I'm, man. I need to get my life together. Um, I echo everything that you said. Like this movie answered all the questions. I like how you tied it to Nightmare on Elm. I called it a modern day Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I wrote, that's the first line. That was what I wrote. I watched football last night and I wrote that down. I'm just like, it explained a lot of things, um with the mom allegedly committing suicide before they found out the
Hmm.
truth. Now you know like why they dad was the way he was in the
Right.
first one being
Right.
abusive. So like, I mean, and to find out the truth about your mom, just the grabber, like just I love Ethan Hawke's intensity in
Hmm.
this movie. Like he the way he portrayed this role, it was very believable. I'm gonna be side eyeing him anytime I see him because
Hmm.
now all I can see is that mask, and
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is about that mask. That shit low key scary.
It's
Like,
scary, and it looked like him though for
yeah,
some
no,
reason.
no, that's the thing. It's like, man, can you make a scary? Like, I don't know. I guess he trying to get remembered. He gonna always be remembered because it's gonna be like Jake, Jake, and like But anyway, no, I like. Yeah, no, the effects, the
Hmm.
dreams, like
I love how
how,
you knew it was a dream, and then you knew it was real
yeah, no,
life.
and that was the thing, like the director, like wanted to make it easy,
Hmm.
like how movies you be like wondering, guessing, like, well, damn, was that a dream? Was that not? Like, no, he
Yeah.
dream
Yeah. If I'm not
realities.
mistaken, I think they did the dreams in 8 millimeter. That's why it looks like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
um, it was. I mean, I watched this movie. What made me watch this was the trailer.
Hmm.
I was so engulfed in the
Oh yeah,
trailer.
because you just watched the first one like two
Right.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was so engulfed in the trailer. I was like, well, damn, I can't go watch this and not watch the first one. So after I watched the first one, I was like, well, damn, how you gonna make a sequel out of this? And I mean, boom, we and it's just kind of one of those things like where everything just kind of came full circle. Like, you
Hmm.
know, he worked with kids and he finally got that taste of him killing kids at this camp, and then he moves to this town and he starts killing these kids, and then the grabber knows their mom and like kills the mom. Man,
Yeah.
like that was
A
just
well
wow.
thought out story.
Well, I mean, very well put together. Like,
Hmm.
and I just feel like you tied all loose ends. She got to talk to her mom on the phone. To your
Yeah.
point, Finn didn't hear the phone anymore, but Gwen can now hear it, and they played those roles really well.
Hmm.
Like, wow, I
Yeah.
I, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Um,
How did you like the first one?
so the first one, I like the second one more.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, because the second
Me
one, I
too.
was just like, I mean, not the second one. The first one, when I watched it, okay, I was kind of confused at first because I'm just like, okay, where's he? Okay, so he's answering his phone, but they said that this phone don't work, but this phone is ringing and he hears voices in it. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, this phone works. I like, what is happening here? And it's like the energy or the power. Well, I guess that's his ability
Hmm.
to be able to hear the dead. So the kids ultimately have the ability. He can hear this phone. He can hear dead people. His sister can see visions, whether it be in the past or the present, and her visions is what ultimately led the cops to find it, Finn. And the fact that he killed all them kids and put them in the other house and they had a hole digged out for
Yeah.
Finn and everything, I was just, ooh. And then the one scene in the first one when he's sitting in the kitchen with his shirt off and just got the belt there
Yeah.
and got the mask. I'm like, bro, what are you about to do to this boy? Like I don't know. The first one just kind of threw me a little bit.
Yeah.
Love the ending. I mean, I love how anytime he picked up the phone, he was like, "Hey, there's a hole right here, or here, there's an
Hmm.
escape right here." So it's like they was giving him like the information. Yeah, like
That was just the ghosts helping them escape.
yeah,
That's what their abilities are. The ghosts, they want to be free. So clearly they talk to them to help them escape. It kind of reminded me of Stir Echoes in a sense because Kevin Bacon's character was seeing all of those things that was leading him
hmm,
into finding out how she died. And he
yeah,
found out who the killer is because he was just, instead of being afraid of the ghost, you go toward it because they're trying to show you something. And that's what they said in Sixth Sense.
yeah,
Ghosts are either trying to show you something, or what was the other thing? I can't remember. But he said it in a little tent thing when he was talking to the ghost.
yeah. Nah, movie was good. I
Yeah.
like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
What you gonna give it?
Well, I don't really know how to really rank, horror. So I'm a I'm gonna give it an 8 because I'm not gonna really come back to. I typically don't come back to horror. Like I got my little staple,
Mm-hmm.
that I particularly watch, and who knows? I mean, I probably pick. It's not something that I'll buy, but it's definitely something like, damn, like I could
You'll watch
watch
it
this. Like,
again.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
me too.
I would 100% watch this again.
Yeah.
This got a 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, or at least that's the score as
Hmm.
of right now. I want to see what the first one was.
I thought
Uh,
it was excellent. What did you rate it? Oh, you just said. Never mind.
let's see, Black Phone, the first one. Mm, so the first one was an 81. So, but I don't know. I like the sequel, and it's rare that the sequel is better. Um,
Yeah.
but to your point, and I mean, you said it twice on this show so far. When you bring the characters back, I think that's important
Hmm.
because it's like you can bring all the characters back, but then you change the actor, and you be like, and they play like the person that was in the first movie. You be like, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's like changing the seasonings. Like, don't change the seasons, man. Just make my stuff how you always been making
Yeah.
it. That's
Yeah.
how I look at it.
Yep.
Well, that was that. That was so. We saw some pretty good movies. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any of these were bad watches. So spooky season, hey,
Yeah. Should I talk
Um,
about Smash? We got time.
yeah, what you got?
Um,
What you got?
well,
What you got?
I did. Me and my son went and checked out Smashing Machine starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And I've never heard of this character. I don't even like UFC fighting. I don't even like boxing, but I like movies. And I wanted to see how The Rock was going to portray this particular person, and he did a phenomenal job. Um, the story was pretty basic and predictable. I'm pretty sure you don't even have to go to the movies to see what it's about. Sean, give it a shot. What do you think it's about?
I don't know. It's about a.
Without reading,
Oh, okay. Let me know.
just think about the previews and tell me what you think it's about.
It's about the life of a UFC fighter.
Mm,
He is, I don't know, he probably has a love interest. Um, he maybe started at the bottom and maybe trying to work his way up to the top. What I've noticed, the trend is with a lot of fighters, wrestlers, anybody in that realm, I'm sure drugs come into play depending on what time period we talking about. What time period are we talking? We
the
talking
drug era. The
late
dr-
90s, early 2000s?
the
Oh
drug
shit.
era.
Yeah, cuz
All
they
the
what
eras are drug eras.
yeah, they don't they didn't drug test like they do now.
Hmm.
So I mean, I'm sure drugs are heavily involved. I mean, probably had to, man, like to cope with the pain of getting your head beat in. I don't know, smashing machine.
Well,
Um,
yeah, that's exactly what the movie is about. But The Rock did amazing.
the Rock. So with this performance, like, do you see a possible Oscar nod?
At first, I did, but after I thought about it, maybe, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe not.
I wouldn't be mad either way.
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like he needs to have maybe it's just he needs to have more movies
like
under
this.
his belt like this in order to be considered.
Okay.
Because everything he's done before is the same. He's playing the same character. This is the first time you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And
Hmm.
yes, you did amazing, but I want to see more. Is this like a one and done type thing? Are you capable to do this again
Yeah.
with another character? Or is this it? Is this all you have? And then you're going to go back to action. So I feel like I just need to see another one. But if he did get nominated, I can see why because he did amazing. He was
Mm-hmm.
really, really good. And then when they showed the real person afterwards, I was like, oh, okay. The only difference with this guy is he was super nice.
Mm-hmm.
He was super nice, and then he would go and beat your head in. It's
Okay.
weird. And it was drugs involved, and his girlfriend or his wife, played by Emily Blunt, she deserves an Oscar. She
Hmm.
got on she got on my nerves.
Yeah. This is a their second movie together. Um, they were in that one. They was in that one Disney movie together that I feel like don't get talked about enough. They don't get a lot of credit. The Jungle
Tooth-
Cruise.
oh, I never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's on Disney. It was a Disney movie. I thought it
Okay.
was pretty good. I was like, damn, that's a straight.
Okay.
I only watched it that one time though, but I liked it that one time that I watched it. So I don't know if I
Jungle
watched it.
Cruise sound like he's playing the same character as he played in Jumanji.
Don't do
Or
that. Don't do that.
am I right?
No, 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 no. He was.
uh,
This was actually like just different. Cause I liked him in Jumanji when he smoldered. He did the.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, so the first Jumanji was good. I would say watch that, and I know they're coming out with a third one, but I'm just like, why? The first Jumanji was good. I love the small homage it paid to Robin Williams. Very small, but like for the OGs, I like the original. Like, oh, okay, that was dope. I like how they did.
Okay.
You won't go get me. Um, okay, well, cool. Like, I mean, sort of with The Rock, this would be if he did get nominated, and let's just say for the sake of argument, if he won, that would be huge for WWE.
Hmm.
I mean, because I mean, these dudes got to do something once they get out of wrestling. If I mean, if they don't want to go into the sunset and they want to pursue acting, and some of those guys have done well, acting. Like I particularly like Batista.
Mm-hmm.
Like Batista has been doing this thing. I mean, obviously in Guardians of the Galaxy, but Knock at the Cabin. Whew,
Man. Oh,
he
we need to go back and talk about that.
he
Wait, can
blew
we
me.
spin it back real? We can
What?
run it back. We got time.
What?
Listen,
Knock at the Cabin.
listen. Knock at the Cabin. We wasn't out doing this podcast when we saw that movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And it's still kind of spooky season. So
Yeah, no, no, no. And
listen,
who was it? M Night. M Night.
it
That was a hit.
was.
That was a
That
hit
was
for
a
M
hit.
Night. That
So
was a hit.
yeah, M Night Shyamalan is either a hit or miss. Knock at the Cabin was this really like different story that kind of makes you wonder
Hmm.
what's going on out here in the world. Um, it was three guys or
It
three or
was
five guys, five people, four
four.
people, four people came to this cabin in the woods and they knocked on the door and it was a gay family, two husbands, and they had an adopted daughter or son.
Daughter.
Daughter. Okay. So they came and my memory is a little fuzzy.
So hold on, I got you. Let me.
They said something like if you
All right, so four people come to the cabin,
yeah,
and one of them had to basically sacrifice
there
themselves
you go.
in order to save humanity.
Thank you.
Anytime that you don't save humanity, they had to like a natural disaster will happen. Like they will have to kill one of the members, and then something terrible will happen like in the world. Or did it happen, did the disaster happen first and then they killed the person, or they killed the person and then the disaster happened?
I think to show that they were serious,
I think
the
they had to
this
kill the person first and then
yeah,
the disaster happened.
yeah.
But
Ah, I'm gonna
it
watch that again
it
tonight.
it it, it kind of makes you, it puts you in a place of like, well, damn, like now you get into that whole sketchy area of like, if you got multiple kids and people be like, well, who your favorite, like,
Oh
you
yeah.
know. And this couple, they refused to sacrifice themselves, and they refused to sacrifice they child,
Right.
because they didn't believe what they were saying. Like these four people was magically brought together, and now they're here and they're trying to say, look here, to save humanity, you have to sacrifice yourself. So like one of them was like the typhoon where the where there was this big old tide that just basically drowned like a
Yes, it
whole
was a
city.
tsunami.
A
It was a
tsunami. There
tsunami.
you
And
go.
that happened for real maybe a couple years
Yeah.
before. And the second one was the planes falling from the
The planes falling
sky.
from the sky. Like, and
And
they were showing that on
yes,
TVs,
on
and
TV to
it's like
show that it was real,
to
like it
show
was
like this is
happening.
real. Like if you don't do this, like this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And if all four of us go, like it would be like nonstop like chaos. So
Yeah.
I mean, man, this movie and Batista, just how, again, a very polite person. Like, look, if you just let me in, we could just talk about
Yeah.
this. But like, this needs to happen one way or another. Now, this is,
Nah, he groomed that daughter first, remember? Because he
yeah,
saw her in the woods first
yeah,
before he
yep,
even found the house
mm-hmm,
and showed how nice he was and everything. He's come a long way also. But this movie was amazing. I think it was the tsunami, it was some fires, maybe some wildfires, because I
yeah,
think all of that was really happening in the world. And
yeah,
then the planes were crashing. I feel
yeah,
like it was something else, but that might have been it. Because after the planes crashed, I feel like one of them sacrificed themselves because they was like, "All right, you for real." And
yeah,
then one guy and the daughter drove off, and
yeah.
everything just magically stopped until the
Just
next one.
yeah. Until the next one. Now, I mean, M Night, he did his thing with this one. Like
Yeah,
this one, I was like, I own it. I got it. I got the
yeah.
copy downstairs. Like,
Highly recommended.
highly
Knock
recommend
at the
that one.
cabin.
Knock at
Knock
the
at the
cabin.
cabin.
That's wow. Look at that.
Yep.
Throw another movie up in there.
Yeah, we did.
Man, so what we got coming up? We're actually gonna be doing a live again this coming Wednesday. What date is that? Is that
The
the 20?
second.
hold on, the 20th is Sunday,
The
so
22nd. 22nd.
23rd,
Yep.
22nd.
Hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna be jumping on live again
It's
on TikTok.
right under the notes. Yeah, we're gonna review The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. Well, I am going to
Yes, you are
debrief you
going to.
guys on my journey. I am currently on The Last Jedi, so I'll be talking about The Last Jedi and Rise of the Skywalker, and then maybe I'll go to Solo.
Solo, yeah.
Maybe.
I
But
mean,
then
that's your
yeah. He ain't in that one though, is he?
no.
I think
I mean,
so.
the character, no. But you know what? You've been exposed to so much Han Solo. When you see this kid play the role, you're gonna be like, oh man, they picked up like
A perfect person.
the swag, everything is there. Donald Glover was great. He picked up Billy D
Oh, now I want to
perfectly.
see it because Donald Glover's in it.
Yeah,
I
Donald
love
Glover,
Donald Glover.
he plays a young Lando in that. So
Oh,
yeah.
I'm excited now.
All
Okay.
right. And let's see what else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is our last episode. We're gonna be taking a little
Yeah,
breaky break.
yes, we are.
Uh,
But we're still gonna be bringing content to y'all. And we actually
yeah.
got something special. Are we gonna we not gonna we can announce that later, like what we're gonna
Mhm.
be doing.
We can talk about it. I mean, friends and family
Yeah.
for the month of November. We got that coming up. We're not going to be live or, talking about movies. We're just going to be talking about other stuff. Movies, but you'll see.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for
Friends
that.
and family November,
Friends,
however
family,
we
November.
wording it. I don't know
Yeah.
how we going to talk about it, but
I don't know. We come up with something.
yeah. Somebody's birthday is on the 30th. We got
Yes.
that coming up.
Yes.
It's his Jackie Robinson year as well as mine. Um,
Hey. Ooh, I like that. I like.
there
Look
you
at you,
go.
girl. See, so clever.
Yep. So yeah, we'll be taking a little break and then we'll be back in December to talk about Gen V, The Last Frontier, Wicked for Good,
Mm-hmm.
Shelby Oaks, and
Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things.
And that's
Yeah.
part one release is around the
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. So
Hmm.
how do you want to do this? Do you so this is just an idea, and it's
Hmm.
funny, I'm just putting this out here now. Like, why not? How do you feel about maybe doing possible lives? Like we go back and rewatch Stranger Things and we do like a recap, kind of like
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, because I mean, I feel like we got time. Like, I know they set out that thing that will start like if we started on the 23rd and like an episode, but on the weekends, like you could pump out. Because I don't watch football on Saturday. I don't like college football like that. So
Hmm.
Saturday would be my day.
But that's the day that I do my stuff. So
You do your stuff, but you
yeah.
don't really be watching. But do you watch NFL like that?
I'm not talking about watching TV. I might go out
Oh,
somewhere.
you might go out somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
okay.
don't go out at night. I go out during the day. So
Yeah, I do. Of course. Yeah, we don't do that.
yeah. So I don't know. I like the idea. Let's fine tune it and circle back.
All right, sounds good.
Look at me gaining my corporate lingo.
I know, right? Fine. Oh my God. Look, I had to like, damn, am I still on the clock? Like fine tune. Like, what is happening
Yes,
here?
fine tune and circle back, baby.
Yep. Yeah, and we got a couple of ideas that I think December is gonna be pretty cool. So like I could tell you now, definitely gonna be talking about Christmas movies for sure.
Oh yeah.
Definitely gonna have some new physical media.
Of course he will.
Well, let me just I got my Fantastic Four. I had to go downstairs and grab it real quick.
Oh,
I
that's
got
right. Like we did that on live though.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did that on live. I got the new latest Mission Impossible. Actually, those movies came like the same day. And then of course the Superman. So this like glows in the dark.
Oh,
Like it's so corny, but it is so sweet though. All right,
okay, film geek.
let me stop being.
A film geek.
Yeah,
No,
a
you're
film geek.
good. Embrace it. Be you, boo.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a. We got anything else?
I have nothing else
You
to
got nothing
say,
else?
but thank you.
Well, thank you. And thank you all for joining us for another episode. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. It's gonna be
Hold on. Film Geeks 83 underscore
80.
podcast on everything except Facebook. It's Sean Sam.
Yes. And thank you, Southside, for singing.
Peace out, y'all.